Good day, friends. My name is Paulo de Alba, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Have you ever been invited to a party and you decide to go because you know that this person who invited you is a good friend and you'd want to spend time with them? But then you arrive at the party and you spend time with the guests of this friend, and you rarely see him or her and get to talk to them because they're so busy preparing the food, preparing the program, preparing everything else for everyone. And you don't get to spend time with them. Today's gospel is from Luke 10, verses 38 to 42. And similarly, Martha and Mary opened their home to Jesus. But Martha was so busy preparing for everything. Of course, you have to prepare for it. But she was complaining to Jesus that Mary should be able to help her. And Jesus turns to her and says, Mary has chosen the better part. And isn't it that sometimes when we serve, we feel like we're doing the better part? And we get so high on ourselves that we're serving, and we look down on other people who are not helping us. And what can we learn from this passage? We can learn one thing. One, it's good to serve. But then you also have to balance it with worship. Mary chose the better part, which is to worship Jesus. Jesus was there in their home, and she chose to be at Jesus' feet. Martha, on the other hand, invited Jesus, wanted Jesus to be there, but she got preoccupied with a lot of things. And in our life today, we are preoccupied with so many things. From my own experience alone, my children are so busy with a lot of things. Football, sports, their school, their service in church, so many things that we're all tied up with a lot of schedules. But then that's what God calls us to do, at least for me and my family. God is calling us to serve our family right now. And that's what God is calling me. So what's important here? Is it service or worship? For me, it's where God is calling you. God is always calling you. You can use your service to worship God, but you should not let go or let worship diminish because you're serving. Worship is still more important. But worship alone and no action is also not good. So what's the solution? Be where God is calling you. But also, a warning in this passage is let's not be judgmental of others because they have their own call. If God is calling us to serve, to do things, let's do it. There are people who will help us, let's welcome it. But let's not judge others where God is calling them. It's different for them, it's different for you, it's different for me. So be where Jesus is calling you. Be Martha, be Mary, but the most important part, be where Jesus is calling you. Be at the feet of the Master, wherever that is. God bless you, my friends, and have a blessed week ahead.